will get. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you a few problems that do relate to some of the things that you would see on an AP Calc test. Okay? So one of the first things that you would see in an AP Calc-like problem is they will ask you something like this. They're going to give you a table of values. And let's jot down a table of values. So this is going to be x, and this is going to be f of x. And they're going to give you -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And then they'll say -2, 5, 2, -4, -1, and 3. So here's all of our values. So the first thing they're going to say is, what is the fewest number of zeros of f in this interval? Okay, now, the first thing though is they will tell you in the very beginning, they will tell you that this is continuous. Continuous. So make sure that in the problem they say, oh, this is a continuous function between here. So now I do want you to think about this. We're going between -2 and we're going between +3. Now, if it is continuous, you need to think about how many times, if they're asking you for the zeros, how many times is it going to cross the x-axis? So we're starting at -2, but it's at a value of -2. And then we jump up to at -1, it goes up to 5. So there's 1. We have 1 0. And then from 5, we know for sure it's going to go at 0, it's going to go down to 2. We do not know what happens between -1 and 0, okay? So we can't guarantee that it dips down and then goes back up. So we just have to make sure it goes through 2. And then at 1, it drops down to -4. So now we've crossed it for surely one more time. And then at -2, it goes up to -1. And then at 3, we go up to +3. So guaranteed, using the intermediate value theorem, we can guarantee that it crosses 1, 2, 3 times. So the answer for here would be 3 zeros. Okay? So the intermediate value theorem will guarantee in that table that it will cross 3 times. The final thing that I would like to do with you is I would like to go through a question that involves a piecewise function, okay? So I'm going to give you this function, and I'm going to say f of x equals this. We have 3x squared plus 2, or minus 4, sorry, 3x squared minus 4, for any values x is less than or equal to 2. And we have 5 plus 4x for any values greater than 2. Okay? So, let's kind of go through what is going on with this. It says, on the interval between 0 and 4, okay? It says there is no such value f of x equals 10. Okay, and explain why the result does not contradict the intermediate value theorem. Okay? So let's think about what is going on here. So first of all, we need to show that this is continuous. So always be thinking, you need to show this is continuous. How can I show that this piecewise is continuous? Well, you have to just check one area. The one spot that we could be discontinuous is at 2. So let's plug 2 in and see what our values are. So we have 3x squared minus 4. Plug in 2. We have 3 times 2 squared minus 4. So 2 squared is 4. Times 3 is 12. Minus 4 is 8. Okay? Also, plug it into this one. We have 5 plus 4 times 2 equals, that equals 13. Okay? So, what does that mean right up front? Okay? What does that mean right up front? Well, we can't even answer this question. And why is that? Okay? Because the initial condition that we need to have is that it's continuous here. So, because we can't guarantee that it is continuous, then we can't guarantee that f of x equals 10. There is no such value. Okay? If you do not, or you cannot guarantee continuous from the start, you cannot really answer any questions about that function. Okay? So it's not contradicting the intermediate value theorem because you can't even use the intermediate value theorem. So I hope this helps. I hope that you have some basic understanding of it. We will do more work with this in the upcoming days. So please enjoy, and I will see you again some other time.